On the 19th of September, Chessington announced a whole bunch of new plans for the resort, including around 6 different projects they had in the works or they were trying to get permission to do. I went down to the resort in the afternoon to have a look at all the current sites, as well as attend the exhibition and ask a few questions to the various people who were there. So let's get straight into the video. So up here now by the Wanyama Reserve, and this over here is where the water park's going to be going. Currently basically no activity there, but as the plan states, they're still waiting planning permission. From up here also we can see the general site of the new lodges, which are going to be going around there, replacing the Explorer glamping. That's everything from around here. Small note is they will be relocating a couple of the animals to kind of round this section here from Wild Asia. Anyway, let's go to actually a big site, which is Scorpion Express. So yes, as you can see here on the plans, they're going to be moving the lorikeets and also, my guess, the children's zoo over to the Wanyama Reserve area. And you can also see here kind of their current project updates. They're hoping to get those new lodges open for 2027, and the water park is still waiting on planning permission. So this is the children's zoo here in Chessington, and is marked on along with Scorpion Express, which is back there, as a site of redevelopment. Looks to be like a kids area like CBeebies Land, Alton Towers. Interesting point I noticed is it mentioned that there could be a My First roller coaster experience here. My guess that's probably going to be something a bit like Duplo Dado coaster at Legoland, but that's going to be happening in kind of this area here. But let's go to in Mexicana and have a look from that side. So I'm back here down by Scorpion Express. I was literally here just last week, and already they've started clearing out loads of stuff around here. This is the other part of the plan that's supposed to be for this new kids area. The plot's pretty big enough to have a flat road there, maybe even this coaster they want to build back here. I think the biggest loss here is the theming, because around here it's all themed really well if you ignore all of this stuff. There's like the whole story and all the theming, like you have the tunnels and the stairs and everything. It's amazing. Real shame they're going to be losing it, but I completely understand. It's like super old. It hasn't opened in 2 years. I can kind of understand why they just decided to get rid of it. But this, along with the children's zoo, which is kind of just around the corner here, will all be part of one large new themed area, which will be very interesting to see. Anyway, onto the big part, which is Wild Asia. So the plans do show that the entirety of Scorpion Express, as long as kind of the back half of Mexicana, will be removed, along with the children's zoo, which I believe all the animals will be moved over to Wanyama to make way for a new kids themed land. They have stated a different IP to CBeebies Land, but still a very family focused land here with a few smaller rides. And the rumour, I don't know if they confirmed it, but Jungle Bus could be going over to that area. So now here in Wild Asia we have the most exciting update. All of this here is going to be a giant building with a giant coaster inside of it, including a bit of track that's kind of going to wrap round here and go back into the building. Cobra, which is here, is basically going to be pushed that way a bit, as if you're using the advanced move on Planet Coaster. But all this is going to be one enormous building with a big, cool roller coaster in it. Let's get a bit of a closer look at the area. So yeah, Cobra will be pushed that way a bit. Don't know if it's going to keep the cool theming, but we'll see. The new flat ride is going to be where Temple of Mayhem currently is, and the building is going to come out to roughly, you can see where there's key on it, it's pretty much going to be along here, and this will be a giant building all the way back there. Very exciting. Dodgerson's are going to go, Monkey's Finger's going to go, which is just behind Banyan here, just over there. But it's looking very exciting. This whole land is going to look so much different if these plans go ahead. But let's go back to the exhibition documents. So here in the exhibition it kind of showed us the plans for each area, as well as what's currently there and what they intend to change it to. So you can see this one here has like the master plan, and the final one kind of show a little bit more about the site and some viewpoints. What I want to do now is overlay the master plan on top of what's currently there on Google Maps, so you can kind of get an idea of where everything's going to be moved. You can see Cobra is the way that's being shifted. The pathway currently going behind one of its spikes will be where the new airtime head in the middle of that track is. So very, very exciting. So yeah, on here you can kind of see where the indoor coaster is going to be going, and you can see just how big it is. Now I reckon that the fountain by Cobra, which was pretty cool theming feature, that's going to be staying in the little kind of outside section where it kind of dips down to the ground. You kind of go around the fountain, and that's why the pattern down there is as it is. I did ask them at the exhibition if there's a current idea for a theme of the area, and they did confirm to me that right now they still do not have a theme for the area confirmed, but that's something they're kind of waiting to get the planning permission before they decide exactly what everything's going to be themed to. So everybody's saying it's going to be themed to Minecraft. There's no confirmation of anything just yet. So the hill in Cobra, I think is going to go about here. You can see the station for Tiger Rock in the background just there, and the pathway is right next to it, which is probably going to be this existing path. So Cobra is actually going to be pushed straight that way. The Lorikeet Lagoon here, that's moving, I believe, to kind of the Zufari area, which is a cool thing. It's not being removed from the park entirely. Oh god, the sun is completely in my eyes here. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's happening in Wild Asia. So yes, loads of really exciting developments to come here at Chessington. We have the Wild Asia refresh, which is going to involve so much work, and I believe they said they're hoping to start both this project and the new children's area projects next year, with the children's area opening in 2026 and the Wild Asia refresh in 2027, which will be the same as the lodges. And in terms of the water park, they're not quite sure about that just yet, exactly when that's going to open. So yeah, regarding the Mexicana refresh, that's going to be really cool. Really nice to see that area kind of get refreshed, because right now it looks really bad. Apparently there's like cobwebs on the Scorpion Express trains, which can't be good. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. A bit of a shorter one than usual, but just wanted to get through all the news, no speculation, just say this is what's going on. If you want to give us some feedback to Chessington about the news, there's a QR code on screen now which you can scan to take you to the website. You can also just go to the website, next steps, and it will have the form for you to fill in. But yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching this video. Subscribe to see construction updates from this area, because you know that's exactly what I'm going to be doing with this area, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.